Okay, I don't know whether that's done anything, but we'll see. Still got the pop-up on the stream settings, but anyway. Right, sorry, what was I supposed to do with that guy? I kind of got distracted. Right, that'll be a secondary quest. The Dwarven Document Dilemma. Okay, let's do this. This is a side quest. It's a level 2 side quest, so it probably won't be very difficult. So let's have a look.
Move on.
Ah.
Dwarven moonshine. Nothing stinks quite like it. There's the bottle. Muggs was attacked here.
There must be order.
Let's follow the scent. Let me guess, it's in this building? No, not quite. Ah, it's that man. No? Okay. Where are we off to?
Look!
It's you. Hello, Gerd.
Hand over the documents, thief.
Me? A thief? I won him straight, I did, in a game of cards.
Not how Muggs sees it. Claims he was mugged.
We lost, demanded them papers back, and when I refused, he walloped me over the noggin with a bottle. Barely escaped with me life.
Let's see if we can beat him
Played
at
cards
Gwent.
for them once. Care to play again? You're clearly in the middle of a lucky streak. Could very well continue.
You might be right. Let's play.
Right, it's been a while, so let's see how I do at Gwent. Good, we've got 2 of those. That's not a bad spread. A bit more archers than I'd like. Let's swap out super. I've only got another one. Okay, I haven't got nearly enough melee. In fact, I haven't got any melee. Because this guy's going to go on the other side. Okay, now I've got some melee. Ooh, they've given me a card as well. Okay. Yeah, go on. We'll play these 2 cards. Do I risk playing one more? No, I'm going to pass. Right, they passed. I'm going to play her and get you back. Because I'll play you and then I'll play him as well. That's fine. You know what, I might as well go all out. So I don't think Nilfgaard's got anything that can destroy a row. Alright, let's Commander's Horn this row. There we go. Beat that. Part of me just wants to go all in. You know what, I might as well. If I win this, then I don't have to carry on playing. That's it. I'm now going to pass. Oh, that was close though.
I win.
I ain't blind. Take the damn things. Let none say I ain't an honest man.
Gods know, I'll only ever say kind things about you.
Right, let's go back to old Muggins.
Never seen so many strangers in my life.
Look!
Never seen so many strangers in my life. Hopefully the sound's working properly. I'm not sure whether the streaming software had my microphone connected properly. Don't think it was being picked up.
Found the thief who took your documents.
Can't be. Let's go get him. You can hold him while I take what's mine.
Slow down. See, this man said he never attacked you. Said you lost to him at cards.
Ah, cheeky bastard. But like me Aunt Rosalie always said, lies got but wee legs and don't run far. The documents belong to my employer. A deed to a townhouse in Vingerberg. And true enough, I've been drinking. Got a bit carried away. I lost them in the game of cards.
Then you whacked the winner on the head with a bottle.
What was it to do? You weren't willing to give him back. When the scoundrel drew a weapon, I fled. But without them papers, I haven't the gumption to show me face at home.
Here, now pay up.
Of course I will. Give you all I've left. Wouldn't have it any other way.
No, we don't want Destination Skellige, we want Novigrad Dreaming. Right, now we've sorted that out. Let's make our way into Novigrad. Is that all we got? 20 crowns? Oh, that's a bit rubbish. And there's a quest I want to do which is about a Doppler around here. And I can't remember whether that's part of the main story or whether it's a side quest. I'm sure it's around here though. Shady individual.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
No. Just a Witcher.
Seems every time you turn around, there's more scum in Novigrad. Didn't used to allow
Thanks.
mutants inside. Arms for the poor.
So yeah, this lady is hopefully gonna be able to help us find Ciri. But we've got to help
Just
her
passing
first.
by, wanderer? Or do you seek something specific?
Who's asking?
Rudolf de Jonkier. Of those de Jonkiers, yes. My ancestors laid the foundations of this city. I now own its largest bank.
Didn't need a recommendation. Name would have been enough.
Father always said, all ought to know your merits, son. Don't hide them under a bushel.
I'm looking for Corinne Tilly.
Oh, you've come to the right place, then. Corinne is inside. Been there for a few days, dreaming the home's history.
Why do you need to know the house's history? You a historian or on a whim?
I bought this property a short while ago. Paid a pretty penny, I might add. Soon after, I witnessed disturbances. Led me to fear the home might be haunted.
What are the symptoms?
Oh, they vary. Giggling in the night. And furniture moving about in the attic. And last week, Well, you shan't believe it. I found human feces in the parlor.
Not interested in what's going on inside? Seeing it for yourself?
I'm a banker. Cursed homes scare me. Do you know how a haunting can affect
Pretty
property
sure
value?
it's like a kid in the
Point of
fireplace
fact.
or something like that.
Corinne requested she not be disturbed.
Or a godling or something like that.
I'd like to go inside.
There's somebody
look
in the
around.
fireplace,
I don't
think.
usually let strangers rummage around my home. Twin swords, though. You're a witcher. You may enter. Call that my whim.
Right, let's see if we can find Corinne. Not before we loot this place dry. I know I overloot in this game and I pick up some completely pointless stuff. But, oh well.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it.
Oh.
Please.
Thought you were telling me to put down the stuff that I've nicked.
Stop. Go away.
Right, I think she's
Leave it.
upstairs, so we'll run upstairs. There she is. Oh no, that's Sarah.
Wake up. It's just a dream. Wake up.
The doll. The attic.
Says a godling.
All right. Time to check the attic.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
No, it's cow's milk. Right, let's carry
Stop.
on there.
Go away. Don't do that. Leave it.
Can I loot this? There we go. Right, I think the attic's up here. Something about a doll?
Way to the next room's blocked.
Does that mean we Ard it? Where's Ard? There we go. Paper on which a crib has been hastily drawn by a child, it seems. Is that the doll that Green was
There was
talking
a
about?
cradle on the second floor. Wonder what'd happen if I laid a doll in it.
We'll find out in a minute, Geralt. Let's carry on looting. Right, down here. Let's find this cradle.
Put it down, please. That's blood. Don't spill it. Please.
No, that's the ground floor. Look at the mini-map. Oh, is
Stop.
it in there?
Go away.
Is this a crib?
Don't do that.
There it is.
Leave it.
Another
Fireplace.
masterpiece.
I knew there was
An
something
oven
about
and
a
a blackened
fireplace.
grate. Oh joy. A riddle. Guess I should find an oven.
That'll be in the basement. Right, that's down here. There it is. And that's where she lives.
Boo! Did I scare you? Scared you, didn't I?
Get her and Johnny
Tell
matched
you
up.
were scared. Big brave man scared of wee little Sarah. Ain't that funny?
I wouldn't do that anymore if I were you, Sarah. You might scare someone so bad they'll hurt you.
Why would someone hurt me? Having a spot of fun's not allowed anymore.
What are you playing?
That lady fell asleep, and I've sent her some horrible dreams. I'll not her wake neither. I can do that, you know. Funny, isn't it?
Very funny. Thing is, I gotta talk to the dreamer, so I'd like you to let her wake up.
Little Sarah doesn't want her to wake. Little Sarah wants to play.
You're lucky. I know you're a harmless godling, but others might not know, and then...
And how'd you know I'm a godling, eh? How's that, eh? Eh?
If it looks like one and acts like one, trust me, you're a godling. You give the dreamer nightmares and won't let her wake up. Why are you tormenting her?
I'm not tormenting anyone. Scary dreams are great. What I love is when this big hen chases me. Hen's got these red...
Why do you live in a haunted house?
Tell you a secret. The house ain't haunted. Not one bit. I just pretend it is. Make everyone think that. It was sitting there all empty, so I moved in. Bigwig from the bank then came and bought it. I don't like bankers, especially not to live with, so I decided to give him a scare.
Gave the banker a really big scare. See, he paid a lot for this house and won't give it up easily, which is why you need to find another home.
I don't want to! I don't! I won't!
Sarah, Novigrad's no place for a godling. But if you want to live here, that's your business. So let's make a deal.
A deal? What kind?
Leave the dreamer alone. In exchange, I'll tell the banker the house is haunted. For good, no way to lift the curse.
You tell him that? What if he doesn't believe you?
I'm a witcher. He'll believe me.
Yes? Yes? Yes! Do that, and I promise not to bother your friend. Not even a little. You're awfully nice, you know.
I don't hear that
I
often.
try to be.
Thanks.
Now go wake that sleepyhead. I won't stop her. She'll get up.
Okay, is there anything loot down here? There is. Dumpling. Ah, yes, because in the... Oh, look. In the last episode, we met Hattori, who is the Master Blacksmith, and we've got that quest to do as well. Right, I don't know if any of the stuff we've just picked up is any good. Let's have a quick look. Assassin boots, compare LT. Nope, they're not as good. And cavalry trousers, no, they're not as good. I've got loads of stuff to sell. Right, let's get out of here. Let's go wake up Corinne and have a little chat. She should be upstairs still on the bed. There she is.
Who are you?
Triss Marigold sent me to see you.
Gods. Horrible nightmares. I was supposed to dream the history of this house. Instead, I saw furniture. Hungry furniture that wished to devour me. I know it must sound foolish, but in the dream, well, it was all too real. And not at all amusing.
The work of a godling. She made people believe the house was haunted. Also injected your dreams with her little jokes.
And you managed to wake me. I feel fortunate.
We witchers have our ways.
I thank you very much. The dreams, they were awful. Any way I can pay you back?
There is, actually. I'm looking for a young woman who was seen in Novigrad.
I can certainly try to help. But I'll need to clear my head first. After those deranged dreams, I feel it's full of cobwebs. Find me at the Golden Sturgeon. I rent a room there.
All right. See you there.
Right, let's get out of here. Oh, hang on. I missed a load of loot. Ooh. Yeah, got everything in here. Let's go. Oh, we need to tell the banker that completely haunted.
I saw Miss Corinne leave, but she refused to speak to me. Is the matter resolved? Or quite the opposite?
Sorry, mate.
A bit of both. A demon had captured Corinne. I managed to free her, but the house is still haunted.
Did Corinne dream of the building's past?
Yeah. Pretty horrid, apparently, though she refused to talk about it. Nobody should inhabit the place.
So many crowns I paid! Oh, well. It shan't put me in the poorhouse.
Right. Meet Corinne at the Golden Sturgeon. Because we'll meet dandelions soon, actually. Oh. Ah, Horson Junior's men. I do like the music in this game. The soundtrack to this game is one that I listen to fairly regularly, actually. Right. Oh, hello.
Help some fellas out, master. We're a bit of coin short another round.
'Cause we're comrades, see? Witcher, ain't you? We're butchers. You slaughter, we slaughter.
Except witches earn more. Old villagers pitch in. Lords out with their purses. Ladies do like with their legs.
Guess I've been to the wrong villages. Dealt with the wrong lords and ladies.
Come on, don't make us beg. What's a witcher for, anyways? It's to help men in need.
You boys look tired. Probably ought to go home now.
I do like Axie.
How long we been drinking now?
2 days. Well said, master. Home we will go.
Just doing my bit.
I believe I see a challenge. Master Claytop heartily greets the challenger.
Greetings to Master Claytop, from Geralt.
Will you take up the challenge? Will you face our tavern's champion?
I will. Let's whack it up to 18.
Yeah, I'll fight this Gregorio fellow.
Your attention, please. This
Your
fine witcher
attention,
has agreed to
please.
join in battle with our tavern's champion, Georgius George. While our champion prepares, you and I should have a chat.
He's going to say
Let
to
us
throw it.
talk coin. I shall be blunt. You stand to earn a great deal, provided you follow a few recommendations.
You asking me to cheat?
Not to cheat, to engage in an enterprise, that is all. What say you?
How much will you give me to throw the fight?
Considerably more than if you win.
Okay. I'll throw
A
the
bucket
fight
of
and then I'll
coin
beat
for
him
taking
properly.
some hits to the face? Tempting offer. I'm in. What do I do?
Nothing much. Throw some punches, not too many, mind, then let him drop you. A warm welcome to our competitors as they enter the ring. Geralt versus Georgius George, the pile driver. May the better man win.
Well, I can see why they don't call him Gorgeous George.
That's it, you're in for it!
Not too late to surrender, damn it.
Lucky, come on!
Okay, let's see how much we get for throwing the fight.
Congratulations, a beautiful fight. Your reward, as promised.
How much coin did we get? 160. Well, that's not more than if I won. That's exactly the same as if I won.
Welcome back. Prepare to fight.
Well, let's do that again.
Yeah, I'll fight this
Can't be
Gregorio
bothered to
fellow.
whack it up to 80. I'm quite happy getting 40.
Your attention,
Hello.
please. This fine witcher has agreed to join in battle with our tavern's...
Yeah, we've already
While our
heard this.
champion
George is
prepares.
George. Yeah, I'm not going to throw the fight
The
twice.
rules are childishly simple. Defeat George, you get a bulging purse.
Anything else I should know?
Put on a good show, and the crowd will love you. A warm welcome to our competitors as they enter the ring.
Yeah.
Slaughter the freak! Lucky, come on!
Oh, I forgot about parry. There we go. Oh, look at that punch. Let's get him out of that corner. Come on. Come on. George is George. Am I going to have to bait you out? Come on.
Slaughter the freak!
Oh yeah, there we go.
Our winner and the tavern's new
How are you
champion
doing?
is the witcher called Geralt. Here is your prize. Archibald O'Neill is another brawler you can fight. You'll find him near the entrance to the slums. There's
Cool.
also
We'll go
Mortimer,
there later
captain of the guard. He can usually be found near the Oxenfurt Gate.
Right. Anyway, we were supposed to talk to Corinne. Where's Corinne? She's upstairs by the look of it. Here we go. Here's the stairs.
No glass taste.
A dream in here.
Never witnessed a seance like this before, let alone participated.
I will guide you. We must first achieve a kind of mental accord. I must ask some questions. You must answer them. It's important you're truthful. Answer from your heart.
Your gift. Tell me how it works.
How
It's
are
hard
things
to
going
describe.
for you, DJ Eagle
To start with, I must gain an understanding of the bond between the person and the object I'm to dream about. I ask questions, try to flesh out feelings, emotions. Truth is essential in this, and though most who come to me acknowledge that, many refuse to speak openly of certain matters. Apart from which, they remain unaware of others, further obscuring things.
What do you see in your dreams?
I don't. It's my client who sees. My gift lies in summoning the right dreams. At times, nightmares or strong desires impose themselves on true events. It takes skill to separate seed from chaff.
Let's do it.
Let's begin.
To start with, tell me a memory you have of this woman.
What for?
Do as I ask, please.
Glad
I need
you're
the
doing well.
strongest, most complete memory you have of...
Ciri. The woman's name is Ciri.
She was there when I died.
It was in Rivia. The second war with Nilfgaard had just ended. There was still tension in the air. For gods know what reason, race riots erupted in the town. I tried to do something, but couldn't stop a riled crowd. A boy with a pitchfork. He ran it right through my gut. Yennefer lay dying as well. Ciri had us carried onto a boat. We sailed to a place where apple trees bloom eternal. She left us there. That was the last time I saw her.
Is there anything you'd like to add? Another memory, perhaps?
Yes.
Don't
There's
know
something
whether
else.
All right. Tell me
if
no more than
you
you wish to.
add more, whether her dialogue changes. But let's go through all of them.
I accepted a
it's
job
always nice to
once.
hear about the backstory
Did
of
it.
Ciri and Geralt.
Asked to choose my reward, I invoked the law of surprise. Never thought I'd actually meet the child promised to me at that time. Years later, I was in the Broccolon forest. Happened on a girl there. Didn't know who she was. The Dryads wanted to keep her, turn her into one of their own. But the Waters of Oblivion, they failed in her case. Ciri came out of Broccolon with me. I sent her back to her grandmother then. But already, I felt bound to her.
By destiny.
By something more.
Thank you. Would you be willing to share another memory?
Yep. I think
Yes.
we've got 2 more.
No need to rush. We have time.
Ciri was orphaned during the Second War with Nilfgaard. Had no idea what to do with a young girl. So I did what I would have done with a boy and took her to Kaer Morhen. Figured some physical training, sword work, development of her stamina couldn't hurt. I remember her standing on a crumbling wall. A stone came loose, she lost her footing. Caught her at the last possible instant. Strongest memory, though, is of her coming out of her room one day, wearing a dress and claiming she was indisposed. Knew then that Ciri was maturing. It was unavoidable. I was lost in the face of that.
I see. Do you wish to tell me anything more?
Yep, last one.
Yes, I think so.
In that case, I'm listening.
It was after her time training at Kaer Morhen. After the moment when Yennefer first called Ciri her daughter. We'd been separated. I knew she was in danger. I dreamt of her multiple times. I found her at Stygga Castle. She'd gone there to free Yen and gotten herself captured in the process. They wanted to hurt her. I remember fighting side by side with Ciri on stairs slippery from blood. It was the first time she ever deflected a crossbow bolt with her sword. Told her never to try it again.
You claim the woman has abilities. Tell me about them.
They call Ciri the Lady of Space and Time. Once I asked Yennefer why.
She's the doctor.
She travels between worlds. Turns out I don't know how to talk about it. Didn't really understand much of what Yen told me. I just know there's more to it than traveling to different places, and that Ciri carries immense power in her blood.
Yeah, she's a Time
I
Lord.
see. Do you wish to say more?
Yeah, there's something else. She's a child of the Elder Blood.
A descendant of bloody Falker. The rebel burned at the stake. The prophecies claim the world's destroyer will be born of the Firebrand's cursed blood.
Pure legend.
Know when a legend transforms into prophecy? When it gains believers. I think you're right to be reticent in talking about the woman. I see. Do you wish to say more?
Last thing.
Yeah, there's something else. I remember Ciri having trouble controlling her abilities. Yennefer tried to teach her to cast simple spells, and Ciri destroyed a shed near the temple where they were. Really upset her, but it was just an old shed. I know it took her a while to gain control, and frankly, I doubt she controls her abilities fully to this day.
I see. Do you wish to say more?
No.
That's it.
Can we start?
Naturally. I knew you cared about her. But your tone, the emotions you so carefully conceal.
Let's continue, please.
Make yourself comfortable and try to relax. You must take my hand and talk of Ciri. Tell me where you think she might be. Who could be at her side?
If Ciri couldn't find me, I'm sure she would have looked for another friend.
Who do you mean?
Dandelion.
Maybe Dandelion. They liked each other a lot.
or if you actually listen to the first audiobook of The Last Wish, which is the first of the Witcher book series, the person doing the audiobook calls him Dandelion. In the second audiobook, though, he changed it to Dandelion. I don't know why he called it Dandelion in the first one, but he does. So that bird represents Ciri, I think. That's obviously Dandelion.
Dreamt of a swallow at first. After that, just nightmares.
At times the dreams can multiply, show the past as well as the future.
The swallow. It symbolizes Ciri. She contacted Dandelion. I didn't know he was in town.
The poet. Heard about him. Someone left him the rosemary and thyme in their will.
The rosemary and thyme? Where's that?
As you enter the city through the red light district, you come upon a bridge.
Of course,
the
it's
rosemary
a
is
brothel.
just past it.
Dandelion inherited a brothel?
So I've heard.
Thanks for your help.
Good luck, Witcher. I hope you find your Ciri.
Thank you, Corinne. Right, oh, we've levelled up. Character. What have we got? 1 point available. Okay, I can upgrade some of these. Yeah, increases the chance of getting a fast critical hit. We'll take that. I'm going all in on the fast attacks. I prefer the fast attacks to the slow attacks, even though they do less damage.
You'd be so pale if you ate onions.
And I believe this quest around here, it's about a black oyster pearl or something.
Brains. A witcher? Oh, hear about the notice by chance?
Not quite, but what's it about? I hear right you're going on some voyage, need a companion.
Not just some voyage. Cross the sea. Mark this. When I got pressed into the infantry in 1242, I promised my beloved Letta I'd return alive, whole, and with a pearl from Skellige.
I seem to remember this having
Not just
quite
any
a sad
pearl
story
either.
to
A
it.
black one. The rarest and most precious.
Well, well, ambitious.
Perhaps. But they were empty words. I came from the war, that one and the next, but I never fulfilled my promise. High time to change that. For if not now, then when? Thing is, I've grown old in the meantime, as you see. Can't manage it alone, need a strong shoulder to lean on. And a witcher's shoulder's as strong as they come. So, what do you say?
Sure, I'll help you. Not
Plan's
right
crazier
now,
than
but
it
I will
is
help
sane.
you.
But there's an
Because
irresistible
I think you've
charm
got to go to
it.
Skellige for this.
Offer me some pay and I'll help you out.
Don't you fret about coin. I brought home a good deal of it from various fronts. Say we meet in Skellige, by the collapsed bridge near Arenbjorn. It's but a hop away from the bed where black pearls are born. Will that work for you?
Sounds fine. See you there.
Yeah, we're not going to Skellige just yet. So, we're not gonna... Oh, hello, bandits.
Explain to him exactly what. It's a sight to see it across my top.
Oh,
What? Lost your nerve?
Shit your pants already, big boy!
oh, sliced him in half. Yeah, I'll loot everything off of them and then I can sell their rubbish junk later on. Right, let's get away from there before the guards turn up. I should probably put my sword away as well.
All broke out.
Right, we got to go to the red light district, and Triss Merigold, witch and harlot, is wanted for the practice of black magic and conspiracy against the crown. Information leading to her capture will be rewarded. Yeah, so we got to go to the red light district to find the Rosemary and Thyme, which is a brothel owned by Dandelion. If you've watched the Netflix series of The Witcher, Dandelion is amazing. He's slightly different to how he is in the games, and he's called Jaskier in the Netflix series, which is actually what he's called in the books originally. That's the Polish. Oh, the door's locked. That's the Polish original name for Dandelion.
Next time I'll rip your fucking legs off and shove them up your arse till you've
Oh,
torn
Zoltan. I think that's Zoltan Chevet.
Geralt in the nick of time, as always.
Zoltan, with your boot to someone's ass, as always. Who were those men?
Local colour. I wasn't gone more than a moment. Long enough for them to turn our home into theirs. All right, time for some spring cleaning. I've got to boot them all out. Care to join me?
Of course.
With pleasure.
Come on, me. Leave it to me.
Oh, this is going to be easier.
We're leaving.
Oh,
Reminds me of a piece of wood.
Yeah, almost like we never left Bergen.
there we go. Right, Zoltan, you got everyone?
Leg it!
That was a bit
Please.
scruffy, that.
That went well. Now we can greet each other like the gods ordained. Ages, pal.
Hey, Zoltan. You look good.
Training plenty lately. What with the war on, no Mahakaman meat to be found, but Redanian lagers standing in just fine. You, though, you've withered a bit. Something worrying you?
Yeah, go on.
It's about Ciri. I know she came to Novigrad. Might still be here.
You mean she's come back? I'll be damned. I wonder if I'd recognize her. How many years is it now? 6, 7? But what'd she be doing here?
Hiding, probably. She might be in danger.
See her in your dreams?
Couple times. Her and the Wild Hunt.
Oh, not good.
Not at all, but I know she came here and contacted Dandelion.
We've a wee problem then.
Where's Dandelion?
Where's Dandelion?
I'd like to know that myself. Maybe he could explain what the hell's going on. I just barely returned, as you saw. Expecting to come home to a hot like a boar and some cold ale, and what do you find instead? A shite storm. Dandelion gone, the tavern chock full of bums. Have no clue what happened.
Let's look around. Might find something that'll put us on his trail.
Prime idea. I say we start on the ground floor. It's where he sat and wrote.
There was a thing over here that was glowing, so let's loot that. I'm guessing that's the answer.
10 barrels of Toussaint Dry, 5 cases of sodden triple mead. Nothing here.
No, that's exactly what we're looking for. It's his planner.
Seems Dandelion's taking the tavern business seriously.
If you only knew. Gives it everything. Not seen him this obsessed ever. Seems when he inherited this fine establishment, it came with some fine responsibilities. Bookkeeping among them. He also made a habit of noting down the times of his meetings, official and private. So, who'd he been seeing of late? Ah, here it is. Seems he's only been meeting women of late, the dog.
Not a bad idea. Dandelion's pretty
1 off
loose-lipped.
25
Might have blabbed
what?
something to a lady friend that'll put us on his trail.
That's what I'm counting on. We should divide these somehow. Perhaps... Ah, fuck
I'm
it.
not sure I understand.
I'll ask the lassies in my half, you interrogate the ones in yours. So, che?
Zoltan, wait. This is in verse.
And you figure that's unnatural because...
Wonderful. Meet me back here when you're done. Share our findings.
Right you are. Need to do a wee bit of tidying before I go. Cannot stomach the idea of coming back to this mess. And you'd be wise to read your bit before you scurry off. If you need anything, I'll be next door.
Okay, let's have a little look around. See what we can
The faculty
find.
of Oxenford University is honoured to grant Julian Alfred
Oh,
Pancratz,
okay. That makes sense.
Viscount de Letenove, the title of Master of the Seven Liberal Arts.
Keep forgetting he's got that damn full name.
No, he's Dandelion. He'll always be
From
Dandelion.
the finest vineyards, every last one.
No one knows the fruit of the vine like Dandelion.
Dear Viscount, once more I would like to convey my thanks for agreeing to grace my son's wedding ceremony with your song. Your presence warmed our hearts, and the sweet notes with which you serenaded us so touched my wife's mother, the Baroness Duvalet, called in some circles a cold and heartless bitch, that tears the tender emotion appeared in her eyes. Tears of tender emotion appeared in her eyes. Beau mille durable. Okay, let's see what else we've got in here. There's his loot.
This the loot he got from the elves of Dol Blathanna.
Aye. Must have been in a great rush to leave it behind.
That was in the Witch series. That's where he wrote Toss a Coin to Your Witcher. Oh, Valley of Plenty. I had to try so hard, I nearly started singing it then. Such a good and catchy tune. Right, just checking to see if there's anything else around here before we go and find, or try and find Dandelion. Just see if there's any more red things about him. No, right, let's go into our inventory. And quest items. Dandelion's planner. Rosa var atra, like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humour's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility, to swing her dwarf with agility. A charming garden enclosed villa in Gildorf. Right. Molly. Though well she knows the touch of silk and lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace. Gildorf Villa, next to the morgue. Vespula. Though timid in looks, no adventure did skip her. My heart melts when she asks, ever had a Big Dipper? Far Corners, laundry near the mouth of the Pontar. Marabella. Though her cries are divine when behind closed doors, standing on stage her squawks are drowned by snores. The Bits, near Pauper's Square. Anyhow. A figure most rare, her nature jewel. Look deep in her eyes, or be made a fool. Tailor's shop across from the tannery. So, we've just basically been given a map to all of the different people that we need to talk to, and where they can be. No, don't want to go in there again. Right, let's come down here. What I will do is I will go into my stash and drop some stuff off. So let's dump that in there. All of the relic stuff I'm just putting in, and I'll sort through it another time. We can sell all of that stuff that's not very good. That stuff's worse, so that's just stuff to sell. Is there any roach stuff that we need to put away? No. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's talk to Zoltan as he's here.
Still here? Looking for something?
Just checking to see that everything's in place. Buggers might have hauled something off for pawning.
Actually, glad you're still here. Wanted to ask you about someone. Though well she knows the touch of silken lace, she shuns not straw when gripped in lust's embrace.
Molly. Keeps things tidy for the Baroness La Valette.
A baroness within reach and he settled for a chambermaid?
Dandelion's not one to judge folk by their station. You know that. Like he says, in the alcove, we're all equals.
Yeah. Guess a true poet observes life in all its aspects.
That picture.
Examines it from all perspectives. If I didn't know him better, I'd say he was jealous about this Marabella.
Oh, I doubt it. Former pupil. And well, the tales he told me about her.
Doubt I want to hear them.
Probably better off not. Things between them took a turn for the strange at some point.
Meaning?
She had him wearing mummers' costumes. Took to calling him Christian, referring to herself as Anastasia.
Huh, truly perverse.
He didn't ken half of it. Called him her stallion once. Us the fool took it as a compliment. Till she pulled a bit in the reins into her cupboard. Poor bastard fled out the window.
Vespula. Name rings a bell. She threw his knickers out the window.
That's her.
Hollered something about him being a scoundrel with a voice like a consumptive pheasant.
That's her.
Threw flower pots at him.
Guess soul flames never die.
Like a rose abashed of its crimson hue, fair Rosa would sink into humor's blue. She shunned her lessons in civility to swing her dwarf with agility. Dwarf. Never suspected he'd be so humble.
Dwarfs what Rosa var Atre deemed her Guihir. Well chosen, eh?
All right. But Var Atra? Her dad happened to be the Nilfgaardian ambassador?
He is. You know him?
Wouldn't say that. Had a brief conversation with him at the palace in Vizima.
Well, then you've a good notion of the kind of bloke he is. Commissioned Dandelion to tutor Rosa and her sister in the art of rhetoric. But we, Rosa, preferred swordplay.
Yeah, we have to
Dare she
fight with her
reject the
later
great
on.
bard in favor of a common swordmaster?
Well, then one it seems. Week on week, we get fresh gossip about her thrashing another instructor. So bad he resigns. Word has it her dad's now looking to hire her next victim. I mean, instructor.
And last one, Ellie Howe.
A figure most rare, her nature dual. Look deep in her eyes or be made a fool. Well, well, seems fascinated with this one.
Not without reason. Never been much for elven women myself, but this one's exceptional. Dare say Francesca Finderbeard be jealous.
You want to take this one, then?
Nah, you can have her.
Why?
See, elven beauty's like a young Beauclair wine, whereas I prefer vodka straight up.
Right, let's get out of here. Let's go
Well,
start
know
talking to
about all
some
I
of
wanted to know. Thanks for your
Dandelion's love interests. Right, is this door unlocked now? There we go. Right, let's go talk to Vespula.
Learned all the easy to find witches already. I could use it.
We will talk to Rosa var Atra last, I think, because I think her part of the story is the most interesting.
I will get you every last copper, with interest. Give me a week, please.
Horson's no banker. He's an honest man. You pay on time, you
He's
get
far
protection.
from honest.
You don't pay.
Help!
What you hollering for, stupid wench? What are you hoping for? A knight in shining armour?
Not
Close
quite
enough.
shining armour.
Keep out of this, greyhead, not your concern.
Vespula's got someone else's protection now.
Really? Who's that be?
Mine. Offered her a better rate.
All right. So, let's see if you're a good bargain or just cheap shit.
No, I'm a good deal. Right, let's go to Pygmy. Oh, that man's getting on my nerves. Sometimes the locking on in this game is a bit irritating. Also, that's like my first sword fight back in this game after 2 weeks off.
So much work for naught.
No need to thank me. It was nothing.
Sorry. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but everything I had, I just lost.
Relax. It'll come out in the wash.
Of course it will. Just got to soak it in white vinegar, but that's not my point. Junior shan't forgive me. Either I'll close up shop myself or he'll burn me down.
Sorry. Didn't think about that.
A woman's lot. Men have their fun and we're stuck with a mess. Oh well, I suppose I must move to Oxenfurt. Professors need clean undergarments too.
Don't know if you remember. We've met.
I don't... Wait, I know you. You're that witcher I near clobbered with a vase when... Well...
When you kicked Dandelion out. Through the balcony. Actually, he's the reason I'm here. Know where he is?
Probably out whoring. That horse pheasant. That lying scoundrel.
Ouch. What did he do to get your goat?
Same thing as ever. Prize bullshitter came back, saying it was till death do we part this time. And... no more than a week passed before I spotted him in Harbourside, strolling with some trollop on his arm. 'Twas the last straw. All those questions about the washerwomen at the bathhouse, then this. I beat him black and blue and threw him out on his ear.
Yeah, never mess about.
Dandelion ask you about other washerwomen? Not terribly subtle even for him.
Maybe he likes some sudsy.
Maybe. But what did he ask about, exactly?
Oh, this and that, really. What's it like at the bathhouse? Have I got any friends there? What are their working hours? I don't know. Maybe he's looking to hire one for his tavern. Maybe I got all in a huff for no reason.
This woman he was with in the harbour. Who was she?
Claimed she was his niece from Covere. Ha! Horvere, more likely. Corset so tight her eyes were popping out her head. His too, come to think of it. An artist or a whore. Doesn't much matter as they're one in the same.
Thank you.
Thanks for your help. Listen, when I find Dandelion, anything I should tell him?
No. I mean, tell him he's a two-faced snake, but it would be nice if he dropped by.
Right, let's go talk to the next one. This is Ellie Howe. Was she the elf, I think? Tell you what I will do. I will meditate for an hour, get my health back. She should just be up here. In this house.
Welcome.
Or he.
I'm a friend of Dandelion's, looking for Ellie Howe.
You've come to the right spot. How might I be of service? Need something shortened? Patch your trousers, darn your socks.
You Ellie Howe?
Yes. Now pick your jaw up off the floor.
Sorry, I thought Ellie Howe was one of Dandelion's girlfriends.
Oh, so it's that. Wait here. Any better?
So you're...
Ellie Howe.
Did you and Dandelion... I mean... How did you two meet?
I met him one night in a tavern. He was blind drunk.
Don't think I want to know what happened next.
Oh, stop. He wasn't so drunk as not to figure it out. Besides, men don't interest me. I told him that from the start. Luckily, Dandelion's an open-minded fellow. We had a lovely evening. He became a loyal customer afterwards.
Dandelion visit your shop often?
I tried many times to talk him into a decent doublet. Sadly, he'd only come in to get a button reaffixed or a hole patched.
When'd you last see him?
Some time ago. He brought in one of Zoltan's jerkins, insisted I sew on an extra pocket.
Oh look, there's a wolf mask
Odd
behind.
as requests go.
We'll need that
I had
later
a
on,
distinct
if I
feeling
remember
he'd
correctly.
actually come to talk.
What did you and Dandelion talk about? He asked about anything in particular?
Let me think. Had an ordinary chat, really. Although, indeed, he did keep asking about Kalkstein. If Dandelion and I hadn't laid our cards on the table at the start, I might have suspected he had a history with the alchemist. He spoke like a lovesick beau. In fact, he desperately wished to meet with him.
Kalkstein's in
first
Novigrad?
Witcher game?
Wouldn't mind seeing him myself.
I think he
You're
was in the
too
first
late,
Witcher
I
game.
fear. The witch hunters nabbed him recently, burned him at the stake in Hierarch Square. But as he perished, the goings-on, impressive. Fiery beasts circled his pyre, then rose into the sky and exploded to form letters.
Really? What did they spell?
Radovid sucks flaccid cock.
Wow, imagine being burnt at the stake and then having those words
I know this is none
emblazoned
of
in
my
the
business,
sky above you.
but
Why do I dress up? As a child, I dreamt of becoming a Doppler when I grew up. I became a tailor instead. Discovered clothing. Costumes can express all the complexities of one's personality. I'm a Redanian countess one day, a dockside thug the next. That is true freedom.
Fair enough.
Have you never thought to become someone else? Even for a moment? Must be horribly boring being a witcher all the time.
I managed to stay interested.
Right. Thank you, Ellie.
Thanks for your help, and nice to meet you.
I can help with much more. If you need new trousers or a vest, you know where to find me.
Let's see if we can sell some of our rubbish to him. Right. Hello, Eliahal.
Greetings. Come to look over my spring collection, perhaps?
Well, the weather has been good recently.
Glad to take a glance at what you got.
Of course, please do. If anything chafes or pinches, I can alter it on the spot at no charge. Once I'm done, it'll feel like you're wearing nothing at all.
Right. Let's sell some stuff. Right, I might as well buy the masks now. We need them later on, so I might as well buy them. I think I've already got my Nilfgaardian stuff from when we were seeing the Emperor. Let's see if we can play Gwent. We won earlier.
Wouldn't
Let's see
mind
if we
a
can
few
beat
rounds
him
of
now.
cards.
I do like playing Gwent. I did get the app on the on my phone for a bit. Yeah, that's a fairly decent spread. I'm gonna get rid of Yarpen. Decoy's not bad. Yeah, if you're gonna lose, Decoy's not a bad one to have. That'll do. Right, let's put Dijkstra down. Who's going first? Me. Hey, we got our second one of those. Ooh, now they've got Dijkstra. Oh, they've scorched the entire row. Oh, I hate Scorch. I don't really want to play loads of cards. That's ranged. That's not going to help. Yeah, you know what? Let's give up this one. Oh, now he's going to play Dijkstra, so he gets 2 cards. And then because he's Northern Realms, he'll get another one. There we go. Very clever. I don't think decoy will work on... No, because it has to be on your side to use decoy. Okay. We need to go all out. Hope they use some range and I can use impenetrable fog. That's annoying. I need to play that card to win. I think my leader card is... yeah, clear weather effects. Blast. I've now got 1 unit card left. This is not going to go well. You know, I should have used the decoy in round 1 to get one of my cards back. Yeah, I literally can't do anything now, so I might as well pass. I'm going to give this guy another go though. I think if I played a little bit smarter, I'd be able to beat him. There we go, they used impenetrable fog. We had very similar cards. That Scorch in round 1 killed me.
Greetings.
Right, let's play one more round. See if we can beat him.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of
Get
cards.
his card. No, I want to keep you. Keep our deck the same. Ooh, we've got 2 of those. Okay, I'm gonna swap you out. Would get him again, wouldn't we? Right, I'm basically gonna let them win round 1 by playing both of these cards. There we go. Right, I've now got 4 more cards than he'll have. So hopefully I'll be able to do some good, especially with... They've passed? Okay. Well, I'll play you, Sabrina Glyphosita. I've now got 12 cards and he's got 8. I've got lots of unit cards as well, so hopefully we'll be able to win this. If I spread things out a little bit. He's got loads of siege, hasn't he? I could Biting Frost it. I'll let him play some more cards, and then if he's going to put down loads of siege, Oh no, it's rain, isn't it? Biting Frost is infantry, I think. Yeah, damn, I don't have Torrential Rain. Torrential Rain is the one for siege. If he's got one more siege thing, this is going to be really, really tight. Okay, he's using useless weather effects now. His last card is Scorch. I'm going to be so annoyed. Okay, we've got it. We've won. And we won comfortably. There we go. Wonder what card we got off of him. 10 crowns. Can we get a special card? Oh, Biting Frost. Oh, it wasn't worth that. If I'd known I was only going to get Biting Frost, I wouldn't have replayed him. Right, let's go and talk to Marabella. Hello, little girl. I wouldn't aspire to be a mutant.
I just hung a laundry.
God, the Reaper's come for me.
Right, is this the student of his?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Marabella.
I am she. Wait outside. Class is in session.
I'll wait.
It won't take long. It turns out he'll not come after all.
Where are you?
A rat bit him, and he's caught a fever.
Is there a thing to sit down on?
It hurt him much. Will he die? Don't die from rats, stupid. Yes, you do. Just the other day I saw witch bears at Teleman. Will you help?
Bring your children to Marabella's School for Tots, where they'll learn reading, writing, and respect for the gods. We charge no fees, but welcome donations from all your generosity is what keeps us going. Very generous.
Like as not. How do you know? Mum says that if he but catches
How are they going?
he's as good as in the grave. This one's got a fever.
Hello,
Now can we
Marabella.
talk?
Yes. What do you want?
I know you saw Dandelion recently.
Oh, yes. Longest afternoon of my life.
He read you his poems.
No. We perused the illustrated guide to fungi.
Maybe... No. Won't even try to guess why he wanted to do that.
Mold. That was his interest. When his hand abandoned my knee to point at a figure of penicillium, I knew the fire between us had died. Permanently.
See Dandelion after the fungus incident?
No. I even considered granting him another chance. His heart of hearts is pure gold. He simply needs a bit more discipline in his life. But he never came back to see me. So I thought if it's done, it's done.
Found a poem Dandelion wrote about you. Portrayed you as an unusually talented individual.
Really? Did he mention my poetry? Horses have always fascinated me. I've always longed to extol their noble beauty. Did you see any of my work at Dandelion's? Mere exercises, true, but I'd be curious to know what you thought of them.
No. Didn't see any.
Gee up! A snaky whip rose skyward. Jee-haw! Crack! She reined the beast in.
Okay, she's a bit
danced
weird.
betwixt her thighs. Lava bathed its chinny chin.
Sorry, don't know much about poetry.
Right, let's leave this woman alone.
Thanks for your
She's
help.
a bit
Farewell.
odd. Right, let's go talk to Molly. So I think we'll finish talking to all the ladies, and then we'll probably end the live stream there. Let's cut through this house. Was that really the quickest way? Isn't that the building we were in? There's me following the mini-map, but I'm not convinced that was the quickest way. Oh, there's a notice board over here. Pick everything up off of that, just in case there's a quest.
This Baronet's La Valette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
With the man from Nilfgaard, I believe. Yeah, there
Geralt
he
of
is.
Rivia at my doorstep. Surely this is no chance encounter.
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa La Valette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we had an opportunity to, talk when the Emperor summoned me to Vizima.
Had you run afoul of Var Emrys? No. You'd be long dead if that were so. It seems, then, that you share some interests. But I shan't question you out of doors. Will you accept my invitation? Tell me what brings you here.
Looking for a girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
Yeah, I like horse racing in this game. Happy to go with you.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
On our way, then. Few hours later. Blimey.
We've arrived.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
Yeah, he's called
I guess
Roach.
so. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Grey's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General. Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Retanian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
I'm quite happy
Mostly
to race.
just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
Go on, let's
Why
race.
not? Wouldn't mind seeing if your knowledge of horses translates into riding skills.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
I'll have the Zerrikanian. I
Heard
like
tales
the
of
stamina
Zerrikanian
idea.
horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Riders ready?
Come on.
Let's see what you're made of.
Giddy up.
Yeah, I'm gonna beat you. Got to make sure I don't get lost. So the Xbox controller I'm using, it's an old 360 controller that I've had since I built my first computer in 2012, and the analog sticks lost all of the grip and whatever on it, and so doing this is not the easiest thing, because my thumb keeps slipping off of the analog stick. I need to look at... Oh, no, there's the finish line. Hang on, did I win or he win?
What a thrill! A beautiful victory!
Thanks.
Okay,
For
cool.
one for whom every horse
I just
is a
won.
roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations. That is yours.
Looks like a nice saddle.
Now, could I talk to your chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all. The portly young woman. That's her.
Speak to her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
That's it, we came here for one race. Where is she there? No, come on, no, come on.
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelion's rescued time and time again!
It's the other way round, if I remember correctly.
Mm-hmm. Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
Told me all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Corinne by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages. The Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine? But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
His sister? Dandelion doesn't have a sister?
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw him myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Mm-hmm. Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her, Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What? Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Sounds like Dandelion.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
Okay.
Thanks, Molly.
Bye, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. And I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
Thank you, Molly. Right, let's talk to the general. Is he up here? How are we supposed to get up there? Am I missing something? Oh no, there's the stairs. Right, let's get out of this place.
Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Right, let's go talk to our last lady, Rose of Atra.
And here we are. Thank you for your company.
Likewise. See ya.
This morning, my Twitter came back from the market with news. Some mysterious murders happening in some house.
So that's the haunted house.
Planes you all the way to the garden. What do you want?
Ah, so yeah, if we didn't know about
Rose
the
of
sword play...
is expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
I think you can break in through the back garden, if I remember correctly.
Won't you realise what you've got yourself into?
Hope so too.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grab a wooden one. Take care not to hurt the little miss. Follow me.
Right, where is she? There she is.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time. Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
Oh, we got to change clothes as well. Okay. Still got our Nilfgaardian trousers on.
Ratted! You're quick!
Oh. Couldn't see where the camera was pointing then.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one? Damn it!
You've barely got any hits in on me, Rosa.
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher. I'm looking for...
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher. This is so exciting.
What's so exciting about it?
Living on the edge. Tracking, then facing down beasts. Sleeping under the stars. Oh, it must be wonderful.
Try fighting a Zoogle while up to your neck in sewage. Nothing quite like it.
Not one of the high points, I suppose. Wait, weren't you about to ask me something?
Before I ask, gotta admit, you do pretty well with a sword. One pointer. Don't expose your left flank when you dodge.
Oh, I know. Terrible habit. Can't seem to get rid of it. I'd hoped to find someone in Novigrad who could help me to do so. But don't you dare try to dazzle me with advice. Already admitted you're not here to give me lessons.
Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Mean he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship?
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us. Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense. But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Okay. I'll give you a rematch.
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
Stop flaunting and fight.
Oh, nice critical hit. Camera's gone weird again. Let's get out of here and try and get into more space. There we go. Right, are you going to come and get me?
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Come on.
Come on, come closer.
Oh, 3 crits in a row. There we go. We got her.
If you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about? You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If you'd shut your catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain. Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances. Rosa, I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Wonder how the war's going.
Let's distract them a little bit.
Papa says much depends
Get
on
them talking
Radovid
about politics.
and on who captures Novigrad first.
What's Novigrad got to do with it? Free city. Never taken sides. Always stayed out of conflicts.
Oh, even children know Novigrad's home to the world's largest fleet. And they say the city's treasury's bursting with enough to equip 2 armies.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Why not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Changing subjects.
Right, let's see if we can get back onto Dandelion.
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf. Edna, what? You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Calonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta ask Zoltan about this Calonetta. Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again.
Gotta have our sword lessons.
Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
See you then.
See you, Master Witcher.
She doesn't look impressed. Right, we'll leave. We'll level up, and what I'll do is I'll wait 24 hours. Yeah, let's track fencing lessons. We'll level up. We'll wait. Character. Yeah, I'm gonna level up that one again. Keep upgrading that one till it's fully upgraded. So that I can increase critical hit chance. Right, meditation. 23 hours. Right, and back in we go. I don't know whether you could have waited in the room. Probably could. Right, there's Rosa.
K-Swex. K-Swex.
Okay. We'll have to wait. I waited 2 hours. I'm already here. Okay. Didn't quite wait 24 hours, and now I've got to go back outside to talk to the guard captain. There he is.
Greetings! You here for a specific reason?
Yes, I'm the fencing master.
Got a meeting with Rosa, a fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
So, when I was at university, I actually fenced. I needed something to do. I needed a hobby or a club to join, and fancied fencing. So, out of the 3 swords that you can use in fencing, foil, epee, and sabre, I decided to go with epee. Foil, you're only allowed to hit the chest. Epee, you're allowed to hit anywhere. And sabre, I think it's upper body that you're allowed to hit. I never really used sabre. But the sabre is more like a slashing sword. It's more like what you'd use on horseback. Epee I thought was the most exciting to use. So that's what I learnt. It's good fun. I miss fencing. I should have just called Roach, but oh well. We're nearly there now. 100 steps away. Where is she?
Stand and fight!
Oh no, not you again.
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time. I've practiced with shield and sword. Many a headless scarecrow round here. Heed my warning and stand and fight!
Yeah, his is a sad story. I think it's because his daughter's dead, or something like that, or this woman is dead. Oh, he got one hit in. I'll give him that.
No, I yield.
Had enough?
Yes, but next time.
Go back to Maid Bilberry
That's it,
and
Maid
apologize
Bilberry.
for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
Yeah, I feel sorry for him. There's a really good YouTube channel called, I think it's called Exlatalis, or Exlatalis X, something like that.
Regiment
And
always
it's all about
accompany
like
you on your
Witcher lore and things like that. And
Always.
he talks about
Papa's orders.
him.
It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate us. Why? What have I done to them? But enough about that. Soldier, you may leave.
But His Excellency Ambassador Varatra said that...
And this excellency is telling you otherwise. Do you not recognize him? This is Geralt of Rivia, the best swordsman the North has ever seen. I'm safe with him. Now march off, quickly. Left, right, right.
I quite like Rosa.
Finally.
She's got a bit of fire
Let's
to
go,
her.
Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
Oh no, where is she taking us? Oh, there's a deer there.
Here.
2 deer.
You see, I thought that
Inside
instead
each
of
other.
training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in case. On guard!
Oh. Mistiming my parries.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
Yeah, I won.
You alright?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
By the way, how'd you get interested in fencing?
I was bored. I've no friends here. Papa keeps me on a short lead. It's banquet after banquet after banquet. I detest banquets.
Boring conversations, terrible food, and weak booze.
Exactly. At least with a sword in hand, I can have some fun. You know, blow off steam.
Alright, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her. Can't be far.
Right, follow the footprints.
Wonderful.
God, look at all the deer. At least they're not inside each other anymore. Oh dear.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
It's no surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we would tend to her ourselves.
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize, as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady.
I do like using
I am
apathy.
sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
He didn't bow.
Lucas and Kobe. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Easy. Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
Lesson's over. Remember what you've learned today. Looks like you'll be using that sword often.
It's beyond me, Geralt. I don't understand you. Why concern yourself with the fate of two drunkards? The world would be a better place without...
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt, and good luck on the path.
Right, let's change our quest back to Broken Flowers. We'll go and talk to Zoltan, and then we'll end the live stream there. We'll turn into Zoltan what we found out. I think that's the closest fast travel point.
Day gone to shit.
If you have enjoyed the live stream, don't forget to leave a like. I don't normally ask for likes and stuff like that, but might as well. Does help get visibility and stuff like
back.
that.
You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
Zoltan, venture to say a mage would have trouble turning that owl into a parrot.
Sure you know me that well? Mark my words, she'll be playing Gwent with us in no time. But we were to talk about Dandelion. So, how'd you do? Learn much?
Tell me what you've got first.
A few bruises and a torn doublet. Otherwise, no much a note. He wasn't staying with any of them. I've not seen hide nor hair of him in ages. All I learned was a few of Dandelion's pickup lines. Of dubious worth.
Go on, let's hear his pickup lines.
I'm all ears.
You know how he wooed a lass studying natural history? Asked her about the habits of trolls. You know where he went with the cook from the Passiflora? The Oxenford Novigrad Road, which has just now been repaired. Made us stare for hours as labourers crushed boulders into cobblestones. Tried to pass it off as a romantic outing. I don't know about human woman, but that would bore a dwarven lass to tears. He's growing old, that poet of ours.
Maybe. Or maybe he did all that for a reason.
Sounds like you found something out.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. A Troberitz, apparently, named Kellanetta or something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberitz, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his
with the
female
beard and
double?
everything.
I think he fell in love.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more. The laddie's head's on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Well, we'll do that next time. She sings a song called The Dwarven Storm, which is all about Geralt, actually. Really, really good song. There are some really, really good covers about it. Let's just read the letter from Fran. When will you return to Sedaris? I hope it will be soon, for I miss you terribly. Waiting to see you again literally pains me. If you are to come, send me a message beforehand. I'll ask my mistress for a day off. Yeah, there are some really, really good covers on YouTube. If you look up The Wolven Storm, it's a really, really good song. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed the live stream, and I will try and remember next Saturday. I may do some during the week, we'll see. I'm really enjoyed tonight, and actually it's gone on for, what, 2 hours nearly? Which is longer than a normal live stream I do. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.